So recently, a channel called KY has accused me of some pretty crazy things. This is not just a video meant to defend myself from these allegations, but to also prove that he is a person even more disgusting than Dicey. So if you believe that Swag is the best Sphinx pirate and should get glad too, drop a like, subscribe, and a comment saying how much you simp over Itosuki. Anyways, let's get straight into the allegations.
To explain for anyone who isn't a Discord mod like me, today in the Sphinx Pirates, a member named Swagging uploaded a video talking about Dicey's situation and the allegations around him. That made me start thinking about Swagging himself, since recently there's been a lot of drama following him. I won't be going over everything today, just the main allegation that's been surrounding him.
Before anybody covers these allegations on screen, I would like to debunk them. The first image includes me encouraging other members to impersonate staff. While this seems bad on the surface, Kawai has failed to provide context. At the time, another member and myself were obviously pretending to be the Captain Itosuki, making it clear enough for people to be able to know, but the joke still being funny. Afterwards, an important member known as Nachu decided to demote us both by one role, only giving us our roles back when we stopped the joke. Of course, I have never wanted, and probably never will, revolt, so the last part was a joke. But my intention was to direct the joke at Nachu for ruining the fun. Then Itosuki himself came and told us to stop. Otherwise, he would take away nickname perms for the entire server. Overall, this all stemmed from a petty joke that the staff became overly strict about. The following image shows me asking the Captain Itosuki to rig a game night for a bribe. Just like the previous message, this was an obvious joke, since the offering was only 3 Robux. This translates to a quarter of a penny in GBP. And if he actually accepted it, I would have explained that it was a joke. Because I play fair, especially when things are at stake, such as roles. The final image here shows me saying, I crack myself. This seems utterly inexplainable, but I can explain it. A person before me had sent a message and deleted it, saying, and I quote, I cracked Nezuko. This landed them in the Humiliation Chamber channel, where attention is directed at things like this. So, I attempted to mimic that, and in no way actually meaning it.
As you can see in this screenshot, the red tag says, and I quote, the real allegations are the Swag goon allegations, though. This is a little strange, especially since the only so-called jokes about anything he said related to gooning are these screenshots right here. From 3 of these screenshots, we can see that for some reason, Swagging has a thing for femboys, which is really strange and unacceptable behavior.
First, I want to make the point that there are no swag gooning allegations. I said this because the fact that there weren't any allegations at the time was actually my intention. I wanted to make people interpret that I do goon and accidentally exposed myself. Therefore, another joke, although I do admit that I didn't say so at the time. Here he mentions my complete and obsessive love of femboys. But even if this is strange, in Kai's eyes, how is it unacceptable? I have not harmed anybody by having a thing for femboys. This is incredibly immature from Kai's part, and I hope he realizes that. Also, hypocritical. But we will be getting to that later.
I honestly think he should be banned for this disgusting behavior. But that's just my opinion. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and make sure to go hate on Swagging in Lounge.
Concluding his video, Key makes 2 completely biased and irresponsible statements. He says that I should be banned for my disgusting behavior. To go as far as to call my actions disgusting is a big stretch, because of the points I have made in this video. Then he proceeds to say, I hope you all enjoyed the video. This sounds reasonable, but I will be explaining the deeper meaning behind this in the next segment. Finally, he says, make sure to go hate on Swagging in Lounge. This came out of nowhere and added nothing to his argument. I will also be going over this in As shown by the screenshots, Key is a very toxic and aggressive person, especially when he said, "Fuck us, you swagging." Adding to this, he put a censor bar expressing his subjective opinion of me being a weirdo in his thumbnail. When I mentioned him being a hypocrite earlier in the video, this is what I meant. I'm sure that the image explained it all. This is enforced by this image where he talks about femboys and gooning. And this, where he posts a kawaii image of himself out of nowhere. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Implies that he actually made the video for entertainment purposes. He also is trying to defend Dicey and defame me. For context, please watch this video. Even though he wasn't being serious when he said this, it shows that he could be willing to do just that. And he has also been caught in a private call with Nochu. The person who threatened to take away me and another person's roles over a clear-as-glass joke, I have reason to suspect that they were plotting against me. Overall, Key, otherwise known as Kaipianut, is an evil, toxic, aggressive, plotting, gooning hypocrite. Unlike him, I will not be asking anybody to hate on anybody. I hope, from the bottom of my heart, that you will consider wisely and choose the correct side, whatever you think that may be. Anyways, thanks for hearing me out. If anything else comes out about this situation, I will make a video on it. But this took me hours to make, so definitely not with such quality. Goodbye, not to just the viewers for now, but also to Key's career forever.